What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to GNR Frank. My name is Francisco, and today we're going to be reviewing Razer's latest gaming headset, the Blackshark V2. Yeah, and well, let's go ahead and take a look at what came in the box first of all. So as usual, you get a bunch of paperwork. It comes included with a detachable microphone. You know how I am. I love this. Thank you very much. The included USB sound card right here. Boop, nice, short, and to the point. A nice felt-like carrying bag, and of course, the Blackshark V2 headset itself right here. The ear cuffs themselves are plastic, and they feel pretty hollow. The headband itself, it feels like there is some sort of metal in there, but you can't really tell. It's got some really nice padded cushioning over here. It's got the volume knob here on the side on the left ear cup, and right beneath it, right there, is a mute button. And if you can't tell, right here, boom. You push it into mute, you push it again to unmute. Usually the headbands themselves are the ones that elongate to contour to your head.
Jeez, that took a lot of effort to say. Typically, headsets expand, they get longer on the body, headband itself extends.
The headbands themselves extend to adjust for fit. There we go. I did it. We did it, y'all. All right. And but in this headset with the V2, it's actually not the headband that moves, but they have these two little metal rods here that you slide your headset up and down on right here, right? And so it's a little tricky because there is no like numerical system to see what number your fit is. There's no notches that will like snap into place as you move the headset. So what I end up doing is I'll retract it all the way to its neutral position. And when I want to use the headset, I just slide it on and extend the ear cups down. I extend the ear cups down until they fit my head, my dome. And regarding fit, y'all, this headset is very light. It's it's a little bit over half a pound in weight. So it's a very light headset, and it's advertised as an over-the-ear fit, and it is an over-the-ear fit. A lot of headsets that I've used recently are advertised as over-the-ear, but they literally fit on my ear and they become very uncomfortable. Now, as far as the cushioning is concerned, it is a very cloth-like but very soft cushion. Be warned that if you do play in a warm environment, your ears will get a tad bit sweaty. Not a whole lot, just a little bit, okay? If you're okay with a little bit of ear sweat, then you'll be okay with this headset, sure, cool. The cable itself is fused to the actual headset, so it's not detachable. The headset cord on here is at least, I'm gonna say probably about 4.5, maybe 5 feet long, and this thing is maybe like 6-7 inches at best, right? As far as the build and fit are concerned, the headset is incredibly comfortable. I have used it for the last couple of weeks. I've used it for long, extensive streaming sessions, long, extensive gaming sessions. It is very comfortable. It is very light. Like I said, the main thing I was concerned with is that if you do play in a bit of a warm environment, your ears, it gets a little hot sometimes, okay? And it's not terrible. I've actually played with worse, but it's noticeable and it sounds really good. So let's go ahead and talk about sound. All right, y'all. So in terms of sound, the Blackshark V2 actually does not fail to deliver in any way, shape, or form. Maybe one. Anyways, the sound in this headset is actually really damn good, okay, y'all? They advertise it as an esports headset. I've heard that before. I've always thought it was some sort of gimmicky thing that they were trying to just sell us on, some word salad, if you will. But at the end of the day, the Blackshark V2 actually sounds pretty, I'm not even pretty, it sounds really damn good. Now, let me walk you through the setups that I use to test this headset out. So number one is I use the headset connected directly to my motherboard's onboard sound card. I use it on my PC connected to the PC using the provided USB sound card. I use it on my PlayStation 4 connected directly to the controller, and I use it on my PlayStation 4 using the provided sound card, the USB card. And I also used it using the Astro Mix amp that I have on my PS4. In all senses and all uses across games like PUBG, Mortal Shell, Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, Death Stranding, Pro Evolution Soccer 2020, Ghost of Tsushima, all these kinds of games that I'm currently playing at the moment, the sound was absolutely incredible. In a game like PUBG, I was able to hear directional cues like you would want if you're trying to play something competitive, similar to my experience with Valorant, right? I'm able to hear the footsteps for those of us who don't know how to hold shift while we navigate the map of the game. In a game like Horizon Zero Dawn and Ghost of Tsushima, I'm really able to take in all of the ambient sounds and all the environmental noises that those games provide. Horizon especially sounded really, really good, and here's why. When you use the sound card on your PC, PC and you get everything set up through Razer Synapse, you're actually able to use what's called THX spatial audio. All right. And once again, I read this and I'm thinking word salad. This is just junk on the box that supposedly makes it sound really good, and I should definitely buy it. Typically for those kinds of things, and I kind of allude this to 7.1 surround sound, right? It doesn't really sound that great. I played it with this feature turned on. I played Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, y'all. And it elevates all of the ambient noise going on in the game. So like the wind and the grass and the trees and the crackling of wood and the footsteps and the mechanical gears of the robots and the machines in Horizon Zero Dawn like come to life. And I hate saying that because that sounds so freaking, what's the word I'm looking for here? It sounds so copy paste, right? It sounds like something you would hear in an advertisement, but it is the truth. It actually brought these experience to life. When I hooked it up on PS4 directly to the controller, everything was great. It sounded really good. The volume control and the volume output of the PlayStation 4 using the controller as the main connector source sounded fine. Everything was great. I have no complaints there. However, remember how I said earlier, there's one issue I had with sound. When I used the provided sound card on the PS4, the volume output was significantly lower. There was no way to fix it. The system volume in the PS4 was at its max. And then my headset knob here on the left ear cup was all the way to its max, and it still sounded significantly lower. So because of that, I would not recommend anyone using this on a PS4 to use the provided sound card, okay? The sound card itself really shines when you use it on PC. But as far as sound goes, y'all, the headset sounds incredible. And I will put this on par as far as sound goes with the HyperX Cloud 2. They are both even in terms of sound. Now, let's talk about the mic. This is the microphone connected directly to my onboard motherboard. And so far, I gotta tell you, it actually sounds pretty crystal clear. I have no complaints, no concerns regarding the sound of the microphone. I'm actually surprised and pleased as to how good this actually sounds. So now let me go ahead and switch it up using the provided sound card, and let's see how it sounds then. I now have the Razer Blackshark V2 connected to my PC using the provided USB sound card. This adds a couple of extra enhancements and options for your mic customization. Okay, you're going to be seeing here on your screen Razer Synapse open. Right now, what you're listening to right now is the microphone using the broadcast mic equalizer preset settings, right? So I'm going to switch it over to default real quick. And now this is it using the default settings. All right, you've got mic boost, which mic boost sounds like this. And then they also have conference, which conference sounds like this. Personally, out of all the ones that I've used so far, I prefer broadcast. I think it sounds really, really good. But the really cool thing aside from that is that it also includes a couple of options. You actually have your microphone volume control here. You can click this for a mic boost, and you can turn this one on here for a voice gate. I didn't notice too much of a big difference there, so I'm just going to leave that off. And there's some optional enhancements. You've got volume normalization, vocal clarity, ambient noise reduction. Also, one thing I get asked frequently in my reviews is, does this microphone or does this headset have mic monitoring, or also known as side tone? Well, you'll be happy to know that Razer Synapse allows you to turn that feature on, which now I can hear myself, or if I turn it off, it's off and I can't hear myself at all. This is really cool for those of us who want to kind of make sure that we are coming in nice and clear, or that we are at least achieving the kind of vocal sound that we are intending to achieve, if you will. I really love the fact that this headset has all these options for your microphone at $99.99. But anyways, ladies and gents, this is what the microphone does sound like using the provided USB sound card. So let's switch over to PS4 real quick, and we're going to try out a couple different options there just so you can get a true reflection of how this microphone may sound for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Blackshark V2 headset sounds like as far as the microphone is concerned, connected directly to the PlayStation 4 controller. Now let's test it out with the Astro Mix amp. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Blackshark V2 sounds like using the Astro Mix amp on my PS4. Now let's try it with the provided USB sound card. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what the Razer Blackshark V2 sounds like connected to the PlayStation 4 using the provided USB sound card. You be the judge. At the end of the day, for $99.99, this headset is a phenomenal value. It is a great buy. It's incredibly comfortable. Once again, it's got pretty decent build quality. It has great, great, great sound. It is powerful. It sounds really good. It sounds really clean. I've enjoyed my audio experiences when I play games with this headset, and the microphone performs well. Honestly, y'all, for $99.99, honestly, it's a great buy. If you're looking for a new headset and if you're looking for something newer, something modern, if you will, I don't see why you wouldn't get this. Between this and the HyperX Cloud 2, I would have a hard time deciding between the two, and the only reason I might give the edge to the HyperX Cloud 2 is because the HyperX Cloud 2 can literally convert from open back to closed back just by simply swapping out the ear pads. This doesn't have that option. The ear pads that come with it are the ones you're going to get, and that's that. And speaking of, I forgot to mention this. This is an odd headset because it has cloth ear cups, but it's a closed back headset because sound doesn't really come in from outside from my environment, and the sound doesn't really get out of the headset. So I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to call it a hybrid because I don't know if it's a hybrid. They haven't said it's a hybrid, but it performs like a closed back headset, and yet it feels and sounds like a open back headset. The sound stage for this headset is that of an open back headset, but it is built like a closed back headset. I love it. I'm going to be keeping it. I'm going to be using it a lot. This is a great headset. If you're looking for a new headset, I definitely recommend this headset. Check it out if you haven't done so. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you all like and subscribe and share this with your friends if you know anybody trying to get a new headset. Until next time, be good to yourselves, be good to one another. Peace out.